Hey there, welcome back to Pop Divert. Today I'm breaking down one of the biggest nights in music, and that is the 2026 Grammy Awards. These definitely did not disappoint, in my humble opinion. So I'll be talking about everything from historic record breaking wins to some of the most bizarre, I'll say bizarre, or questionable fashion choices on stage. And yeah, the 68th annual ceremony was held at the Crypto.com Arena, and let me tell you, it was one for the books. Without any further ado, let's dive into our recap of the night's most memorable moments. First up, let's talk the returns that we've all been waiting for. I know I was so excited to see these ones. So, first up is Justin Bieber. I love Justin Bieber. We all love Justin Bieber. Like, he made his first major appearance, public performance, that is, in what, I think over 4 years. And yeah, so a lot of people are talking about that. Like, it wasn't exactly what people were expecting. But I actually liked it. And I think there's more that can be said about it. So Justin took to the stage to perform his breaking song, his great song. Like, I know it was trending all over social media, especially TikTok last year, and that's Yukon. And he was wearing only his boxers and socks. And I actually, yeah, there's a lot to talk about that. A lot of people are like, okay, peeps, what's going on? Honey, are you okay? What's going on? But I think that was his way of basically saying, this is me being vulnerable, just showing you everything that I am. Like, I have nothing to hide. I don't want to hide anymore. I just want you to see me being vulnerable, see me as me, right? And I think looking at his album, we can definitely see that. Like, he speaks about himself and his, the fact that he's now a dad, that life-changing transition and all of that. And I think it's actually really, really, really cool to see. And yeah, so Justin was up for 4 awards, including Album of the Year and Best Pop Solo Performance. Yeah. But unfortunately, he didn't have any wins. But you know what? He did take a little bit of a hiatus. And it did take quite some adjustment for people to, come back to him, because you know what, he told everyone that he was leaving music. But I think he did really well, even though he didn't win a Grammy. But I think he did really well. The album performed really well. It was an amazing piece of work. So kudos to you, Justin. And then next up, I want to talk about Bruno, baby. We do talk about Bruno, hey? We do talk about Bruno. I love Bruno Mars so much. So Bruno was also back on stage, and he was performing. He was performing his new single, and it's called I Just Might. And this song has a lot of people just pulling it different directions. Some people love it and some hate it. And personally, I love the song. It's fun, it's hip, and it's iconic, actually. I remember the first time I listened to it, like, it sounded like a song we've known for a long time. It sounds like one of those songs that you know that if you want to put yourself in a good mood, you have that specific go-to song like that you've been listening to for like decades. So it sounded like that. And in my opinion, I feel like songs like that are classic. They are classic. So I actually really enjoyed his performance, and I'm so happy that Bruno is back. And obviously this year he's releasing an album, and I actually am looking forward to that, and I will definitely be talking about that. So I'm so happy to see Bruno back on stage, and I know a lot of people are also very happy to see him back on stage. And Lady Gaga was amazing. Like, she was down there in the audience cheering for him. And thank you, Lady Gaga, for bringing him out of the woods, because you know what? For a second, we thought we had lost from Bruno, but I'm so glad that he's back. And then next up, I want to talk about Tyla's historic win. Tyla, I am so happy for you, baby girl. I am so happy for you. Oh my goodness. Tyla won her second Grammy award, and it is for the best African music performance for her track Push to Start. And you know what? I am so happy. I am so happy for Tyla. So this is a record breaking win because it makes her the first artist ever to win this specific category twice, right? And this is following her win back in 2024 for her song Water. I I'm so happy. I'm so happy for Tyla. Like, she is doing great right now. We're so happy for you, baby girl. And yeah, to even make this win even more special, it literally came 2 days after her birthday. It came 2 days after her birthday, so I think this was a very beautiful birthday gift for her, right? And yeah, I know there's a lot going on. Like, Twitter streets are literally in shambles right now. There's people who felt like she did not deserve to win, or someone else should have won instead of her. But you know what? She's doing good. She deserved this win. I mean, Push to Start was a beast of a song. And yeah, Tyla also hit the red carpet later on, and she looked stunning. She was wearing an archival Disco 2 gown with a dramatic feathered chain. Oh my goodness, she looked so good. She looked like, effortlessly. And I think that's what she was going for. I think that's what she said, that she wanted to look effortless. And that's exactly what it gave. And yeah, so next up, let's talk all things best new artist. And you know what? At Pop Divert, we called it, y'all. We called it. I made a video about Olivia a few weeks ago, I think 2, 3 weeks ago. And I did call it. I did say that she was going to win Best New Artist because she deserves it. She's the only person who deserved to take this home. And that's not to say everyone else who was nominated did not deserve a Grammy. They definitely are amazing by virtue of the fact that they were nominated. That alone means that they are doing really good, and I'm so happy for all of them. And I know that the names that were on the nominations list are people we are going to hear more about, in the future going forward. So they may not have won Best New Artist, but I know that they are going to win other categories in the next coming years. So overall, it's not a loss for them. However, I do want to say that I feel like Olivia really deserved it. Like, she took the entire music scene by storm. Like, she was something unexpected, and I think I actually like that. And even beyond being unexpected, she is a breath of fresh air. Like, she is completely something exciting, and I think she really, really deserved this. I think I like it when, this category specifically highlights, new artists to bring a fresh offering into the music scene, because music gets really stale nowadays. When you are listening to, let's say, the genre of K-pop, you know exactly what it's going to sound like even before going into it. If you're going to be listening to Afrobeat, you know exactly what the songs will sound like and what the words are going to be sometimes. And even more so for rap, you know exactly the words that are going to be uttered. So I feel like with Olivia, it's something completely fresh, something new. And by fresh and new, I don't mean that she's the only one who's done it, but it's something that was missing, that we hadn't quite seen in the music scene in such a long time, really. I remember when Adele came out, she was amazing. She took over. She dominated the charts, and she even dominated in the awards. And that was because her sound and her songwriting, the way her music just sounds sonically, everything was coherent, and it was fresh. It was fresh because at the time we didn't have a lot of Adele's or music that sounds and feels the way that Adele's music sound. So I think Olivia's takeover is similar to Adele's in that regard, and I feel like she really deserved to win this category. Because I mean, you know what? I feel like, because I've seen a lot of people also mention this, for instance, on TikTok, people being like, "Oh my goodness, I'm so glad, thank goodness that we're done with these leotards and these, costumes that people wear to perform. I'm glad. Bring back the dresses, the class act, and all of that." And I feel like that is another element that she brought into the scene, because when you watch her perform, She's dressed in a beautiful gown, moving effortlessly and classy on stage, and it's very reminiscent of the likes of your Diana Ross. And that's amazing. Who wouldn't want to like experience, what people experience when they watched Diana Ross on stage? Who, right? So it was amazing. It was amazing for Olivia to win, and also kudos to everyone that was nominated as well. And then next up, we are talking Kendrick and SZA with a historic win. SZA and Kendrick won an award for their song together, Luther, and yeah, it won Record of the Year. So that was amazing. Congratulations to the both of you. So the song samples Luther Vandross's 1982 song, yeah, and it's by the title "If This World Were Mine." Ah, man, like this is such a beautiful, like it was a beautiful song. I remember as well, like it was big on TikTok, and I think it still is. I think it still is big on TikTok. It's a beautiful song. It also sounds really like good. Like it's one of those songs that make you feel so good when you listen to it. And yeah, SZA's voice was amazing on it. Her voice was amazing on it. And yeah, so I'm actually like really happy that they won. And yeah, congratulations to the both of you. And also another moment that fans keep talking about is Cher. Like she was the one who was presenting the award to Kendrick and SZA. And when she read the winner, like she saw the word Luther because that's the title of the song, and she literally said Luther Vandross. And I find that very funny because Cher is also old. I mean, she was around during the time when Luther Vandross was alive and around, and I feel like maybe when she saw the word, and she probably also knows the song and knows that it starts out with Luther's voice. So I'm pretty sure she was like, oh my goodness, this is also a win for him. I wish she was here. And yeah, so when she read that, like she announced that Luther Vandross won the award. I mean, of course, he did. He did. It's his song that was sampled. So that was actually really funny. Also, Kendrick had quite a parade night, a historic night. Kendrick officially became the most awarded hip hop artist in Grammy history, honey. He took home 4 awards in one night. And these include Best Rap Album for GNX, and this brings his total to 27 Grammys. And he surpasses the previous record, which was held by his friend, Jay-Z. So yeah, I think, is it now time for, the upcoming rappers to say, the GOAT, the greatest of all time, the best rapper, Kendrick Lamar? I think it's time, guys. I think it's time. And yeah, congratulations to him. Like that was amazing as well. And then lastly, I want to talk about Mr. Trevor. Trevor is back. As a South African, let me tell you, Trevor is so back. There was a time I was worried, brother. There was a time I was worried. Before he went to America, at the Daily Show, Trevor wasn't as muted as he was. I feel like the Daily Show made him a bit more calm, if I may say it like that. Back in South Africa, that man was commenting on everything political. He was taking jabs at people and in a funny way as well. So we were all laughing with him. So I am so glad to see that he's back and he hasn't lost that part of him. So at the Grammys, he roasted Nicki Minaj. And by the way, he was hosting the Grammys. So he roasted Miss Mega Minaj and her friend Donald Duck. Oh my goodness. So he didn't hold back, during his opening monologue. He noted, I mean, everyone is here. This one is here. But Nicki Minaj is not here. And people laughed. Oh, people laughed. So he continued to joke basically that Miss Mega Minaj, okay, he did not call her Mega Minaj, but he said like Miss Minaj was at the White House with Donald Duck, and they were addressing and discussing important issues, including those important issues include Mr. Donald Duck himself saying to Nicki that he has a bigger bunda than Nicki Minaj. And yeah, so people were laughing at this, and that I could see people in the background as well, trying not to laugh too hard because they are being videotaped. They are literally on camera. And I know a lot of people just tiptoe around politics and political figures, especially controversial and insane ones like the current US president. People always just tiptoe around that because, they don't want to lose the financial endorsements that come with being quiet or that come with not directly, opposing him. So, yeah, that was actually really fun. And I actually appreciated that. And yeah, I think I also want to make a video on the Grammys because I feel like there was a lot of people who took a stance on the current political climate in the US. And yeah, I think that deserves a video of its own. And yeah, I will do a video about it, like people speaking out about ICE and all of that. So yeah, if you reached this part of the video, thank you so much. Please do consider leaving a comment down below. Who do you want to say congrats to? Who do you think should have won an award? Who are you sad about being snapped or not winning an award? And yeah, leave a comment in the comment section down below. Give this video a thumbs up and do share with a friend if you care. And I'll see you on the next one, honey. For now, it's goodbye.